Hey girl, hey, how you doing? What you doing? I hope it's your hair. I hope it's your hair. You know why? Because spring break is around the corner. It is.
Wow.
Hi, my name is Maya Marie, and I do DIY beauty everything from hair to lashes to nails to makeup. Every Thursday, I drop some content just for you so you can do it at home too. Because if I can do it, you can too. So, spring break is almost here. And if you're like me and you struggle to come out with a hairstyle that's popping, that everybody's not doing, but something that you can do and it's easy, then this video is just for you. So I did some research to figure out what hairstyles are becoming the trend, what hairstyles are not yet the trend, but it seems like it's rising, and what hairstyles are not being done enough that needs to be done. So I wanted to do a style that pops, that screams, this is me, that screams personality. And I'm going to be giving you all these hairstyles. And not only that, I'm going to be telling you guys how to do it, what products to use, how long they last, and a whole bunch more information. So let's get right into it. Style number one, and we're going with bold. Style number one is the skunk stripe horizontal quick weave or wig. That was a mouthful. But look, this is so different. Like, I don't see this style get done a lot. I don't know about you. Maybe it's just me, but I don't see this style done a lot. So this style is achieved by color blocking with a color like blonde or brown or maybe even red. So what you can do is you can find the bundles that's already dyed in the stripes that you want, in the colors that you want. I find it challenging to dye my own hair, and this video is really for like beginner intermediate, and I'm not really good at dyeing my hair. I haven't really tried that before. So if you are looking to do something more on the beginner intermediate, I say find some bundle that already has the hair dyed for you. But if you're more on the expert side of things, hey, comment below. I want to see the outcome. I want to see what it looks like when you dye it yourself. And let me know how you do it. Like, that's talent right there. So what you need for this hairstyle: stocking cap, bundles. I'd say 2 to 3 bundles is what I use. Preferably 3 if you want a more full look, especially if you have straight hair, which I feel that if you're doing your horizontal stripes, straight hair is best. Also hair glue, hair protectant, and a flat iron, of course, and heat protectant. So quick weaves is in the name. It's quick, it's simple, it's easy. What you do is you braid your hair down, cornrows, do them small if you have straight hair. It doesn't matter the size if you have curly, wavy hair. Once you do that, put your stocking cap on, protect it, your glue protect it, and then apply the glue one track at a time until you make it up your head. This style, this is opinion, but this style to me looks the best with the middle part. So with a quick weave, you're going to have a little bit of hair left out, but little bit. Keyword little bit. And that's why you need to find some bundles that starts out with your natural hair color, and then once it blends into the skunk stripe, that's when it becomes a different color. But whatever bundles that you find, make sure that your hair is short or long enough to blend with the natural coloring of the weave before it reaches, so that your natural hair color does not overlap the skunk stripe highlight. Now, if you have a wig, this is totally different. And some could say easier, some not. It depends on if you have experience with laces. I don't have experience with laces, but I do want to give it a try. So if you want to do a wig, all you need is a wig cap, the wig itself, some wig glue, flat iron, that's really it. So less products are needed. And what you're going to do is you're going to braid your hair down just like you would with the quick weave, but this time you won't have any leave out. You'll braid your entire hair down. And I'm not going to get into details on the tutorial only because I'm not as experienced in this area. For each hairstyle I'll be speaking about today, including this one, in the description box below you'll see a link for each hairstyle with the tutorial. So if I don't get into as much detail as you prefer, tutorials down below. I did a quick weave before, and so that tutorial is below, and I get into a lot of detail, close-ups, far away, detail, voiceover, into how to do the hairstyle, especially for beginners. So check that out if you're trying to do the quick weave. So this style takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do if you're doing quick weave, and about 45 minutes to an hour if you're doing a wig. If you're doing a wig, it's going to last a week. It depends on how good you are with the maintenance. It could last longer. And if you're doing a quick weave, the quick weave will last 2 to 4 weeks. Probably closer to the 2-week range, especially if you work out, if you're out and about, because they are quick weaves, so they're not meant to last. Experience level, I would say intermediate for the wig and the quick weave. I say you can be a beginner. It just depends on the glue placement. That's it. But it's really easy to do. In terms of the wig, I'd say that's more of an intermediate level, and I want to grow in that area too. Style number 2. Style number 2 is the half braids, half quick weave, 1/2 braid, 1/2 quick weave, or some call it the Cassie hairdo. This style came back into style, I would say summer 2025, and this style, it screams best of both worlds. It screams main character. So if you are going to any type of island, any type of beach, pool, this style will be good because it lasts a long time. This style lasts between 3 and 5 weeks because you have your cornrows and you have your quick weave. So it's not, your entire head is a quick weave, and it's not like you have so much leave out. So this will last longer than a full quick weave. So since this is like 2 styles in one, the experience level for this, I would say, is advanced. I've done this style before. Tutorials in the description box below. It was my first time doing it, y'all. It was my first time doing it, and it came out really good. I would say it's advanced because you got to know how to do cornrows or stitch braids, and then you have to know how to intersect the 2 styles of the cornrow and the quick weave, which is, I would say maybe the hardest part, making sure that it's measured right. But other than that, the quick weave part, that's the easiest part. So the products that you need for this: edge control. You don't really need braiding hair, but if your hair is really short, braiding hair. In the tutorial that I released, I braided with my own hair because it was easier. And I attempted to do stitch braids. Also, you'll need the bundles, the hair protectant, and the hair glue, and the stocking cap. And that's all you should need for that hairstyle. So I already talked about how long the hairstyle will last. It will take you about 3 to 4 hours to do it, depending on your level of experience. So how you do this hairstyle: you split your hair right in half and you part. I part my hair before I start braiding it. Part it into the sections where you want your braids to be. Make sure it looks clean. Braid it down. That's side one. Then you move to the other side. Let a little leave out, and then you do your quick weave the same way you would do it in the previous instructions that I gave for the last hairstyle. And then, like I said, making sure that the 2 hairstyles blend together. That leave out is supposed to go to the back of your head so that it will blend on this side where the quick weave is. And that's it. Style, curl, and go. Y'all. Hairstyle number 3. Hairstyle number 3, y'all. I have yet to see this style in person. I see it on social media here and there, but in person I don't see it a lot, and I don't know why. Maybe because not a lot of wig companies sell the wig already in this color and these 2 colors. I don't know what it is, but this hairstyle is the blonde to gray wig. Full lace, closure lace, whatever your preference is. So this look gives 0 effort but high fashion. It also gives a dash of classiness and rock star. So if you're going somewhere like maybe Houston, Atlanta, with a lot of nightlife, New York, then this style is perfect for you. So just like I was speaking about the skunk stripe hairstyle, if you are a beginner or intermediate, I would say getting the wig that's already dyed would be easier for you. So what you need for this hairstyle: you need a wig cap, you need lace tint, you need got to be or lace glue, comb, the wig itself. So it doesn't take a lot of products because the main character is the wig. Also, if you are a beginner, I would say get pre-plugged, pre-bleached. Nobody wants to bleach the knots. That's just too much. And then pre-plucked will give you the chance to have a more natural look than you possibly doing it yourself. Not to say that you don't have the skill, but if this is your first time doing a wig, you might want to lean towards it being pre-bleached and pre-plucked. So, how do you do this hairstyle? I know me, I see tutorials all the time on the internet, but of course I put one in the description box below because blonde wigs, they might be a little different than your normal natural hair color. So how you do this is you braid your natural hair down, right? Slick the edges back as much as possible. Get your wig cap, apply that, put your lace tint or makeup on it, glue that bad boy down, do the edges, and curl, style, whatever the case may be. I like to see this style done with loose waves, loose body waves. That is so pretty. And especially when I see the layered look in the front where it frames your face. Chef's kiss. Oh, don't forget that elastic band, girl. Don't forget it. So this style will last you about 1 to 2 weeks. It depends on how much you work out. It depends on how active you are. But that's okay because it only takes about 45 minutes to an hour to do. And the best part about it, this is a beginner-friendly hairstyle. And last but not least, hairstyle number 4. This hairstyle is the half up in a bun, half down quick weave. I don't know about you, but this is so classy. When I see the girlies have this hairstyle, I'm like, okay, it's giving classy. It's giving I'm going to brunch. It's giving don't play with me. So with this hairstyle, the top half of your hair is pulled back into a sleek top knot bun, and then the half back of your hair is going to be straight or wavy quick weave. So what you need for this hairstyle is whatever gel is the best for your hair to stay down. So sometimes that's Eco Styler if you got like that 4A hair. Sometimes that's a Gorilla Glue. Whatever works best, edge control, whatever works best to slick down your hair. And then got to be freeze spray to put over that to make sure it's nice and hard. And then of course your hair ties, your bobby pins, and then your bundles. And then the same products that you needed for the last hairstyles when we were talking about the quick weaves is what you need too. So your wig cap, your hair protectant, your glue, hair glue, and the bundles itself. So how do you do this style? It might look complicated, but it's really not. So you section the top of your hair into a slick bun, and that's going to be the easy part. And usually the style looks good right in the center of the head, and then you get to pick what type of bun do I want to do. Do I want to have like a messy bun? Do I want to have it really neat? Do I want to have it in the shape of a heart? Just be creative with this part because that really brings a personality into it. So then once you do that part, you're going to go ahead and do the quick weave. Same instructions that I told you in the last few hairstyles that mention quick weave. And it's that simple. So the important thing with this is to make it look very natural is to wrap the hair from the quick weave around the bun to give it that seamless look. Again, I have a tutorial below if you're more of a visual learner. So this style lasts about 1 to 2 weeks because it is a quick weave, and if you're anything like me, you have fine hair, it will get frizzy fast. However, that's okay because just like the last style, it only takes 1.5 hours to 2 hours to do. And lastly, experience level, I'd say beginner/intermediate. And I only say beginner/intermediate because of the bun part. Making sure that you get it sleek could be harder than you realize. All right, y'all, which hairstyle are you picking? Did y'all think of a different hairstyle as I was speaking? If so, put in the comment below. This is a community. I want to see what the hairstyles are for spring break, or if you're just doing a new hairstyle, I want to see it. Put it in the comments below. Chat with each other. I respond, so I want to see them. And you're going to do so good doing your hair. You're going to have people asking who did it for you, and that's going to be the best feeling ever. I believe in you, so you should believe in yourself too. All right, I hope that this was helpful. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next Thursday. Enjoy your spring break. Bye.